One of the things that was always special for us about Family Week is the way in which it connected us to other LGBT families. Um, you know, the idea got started when we found other families with other kids on a family vacation. But the very first Family Week we did, we only had probably 25 or 30 families, and we only did one event every day. So it was very small, but clearly it connected people to each other in a very powerful way. I remember that we actually met what became lifelong friends, and in that very first Family Week, these two guys who had an adopted daughter from Princeton, Bob and Dave, they were there for that very first Family Week. A couple of years later, as it started to get bigger, we had to create the very first sign so that when we were at the beach, we could all sort of hang out together. And Dave became one of the Sandcastle contest judges, and he still has, to this day, his Sandcastle contest T-shirt. A few years later, it got even bigger, and we were flipping burgers, and there Dave was, helping us flip burgers for 400, all lined up on the beach. And even as it got even bigger, we had to do registration at town hall. The town let us hang a banner over the street, and we got all excited when we had the chance to sort of hang that and get that up for the first day of Family Week. But the connections, despite the size and its growth, were so powerful for us that when Bob and Dave finally got married, they did it in Provincetown, and I hosted the wedding in the front yard of the place we were renting one Family Week. And just recently, 2 days after we won marriage nationwide, Bob and Dave and my new husband and I, Brad, and I had brunch together in the city. So 20 years later, we're still friends, and our kids still connect. What makes Family Week special for me is the long-standing friendships.